My name is Randy Sobek. I'm currently a senior baseball pitcher at Serra High School in San Diego. I developed a passion for baseball at age 3, which is not uncommon growing up, but unlike others, I had to adjust how I played due to having no fingers and only 40% of my palm in left hand and arm, due to a blood clot that formed in my wrist before I was born. 3 days after my birth, I had surgery that resulted in amputation of these 4 fingers and part of my left hand. I have had 5 other major surgeries in an attempt to give me as much as a left hand as possible. I've always had a goal to compete in baseball just like anyone else, and if possible, would love to compete at a level above high school.
You need look no farther than Tierra Santa to find someone Jim Abbott has helped. 6-year-old Randy Sobek lost the fingers of his right hand as an infant, but has adopted the Abbott method and is doing well.
He likes me because I have a hand that's like him.
Every father dreams of having a son who's a good ball player. Duke Sobek has his.
He'll be a good little ball player.
Chris Saunders, News 8, Tierra Santa.
Discovered my fastball.
I've been up to playing T-ball, and I got 3 grand slams and 6 home runs.
A lot of people might look at Randy Sobek's problem and call it a handicap, but I don't. I call it an advantage because it motivates him to do things and do them well.
Randy's got that little edge, I think. A little bit more spirit and just a little bit more drive, and he's fun to watch.
Randy Sobek looks just like any other pitcher. But when you take a closer look, particularly at his non-throwing arm, he is unlike almost every player who plays baseball. Shortly after his birth, doctors realized there was a problem in Randy's left hand. Thus, a pitching paragon was born. Randy has been playing baseball a long time.
Since I could throw a ball.
High school pitcher Randy Sobek is not different, he's unique. A circulatory problem 3 days after birth cost him his left hand.
For some reason, the blood just wasn't getting to my fingers, and they just had to amputate them to save the rest of my arm, and they saved my thumb. Catching a ball, I just go like this, put my glove, take the ball out, throw it, slide my hand right back in.
Randy Sobek is poetry in motion.
Great.
As a pitcher for the Whittier College Poets, Randy is living a dream and defying the odds. When he was born, a blood clot forced doctors to amputate 4 fingers. But what Randy lacks in his left hand, he more than makes up for with his heart.
I've always held my own in whatever I've done. I've never given up, or I just got to try a little bit harder sometimes.
Time the ball leaves Randy Sobek's hand to when it arrives here at the plate, it's less than 1 second. That's how long Randy has to make the Abbott transfer. But he had a pretty good teacher show him how it's done. Randy has had plenty of highlights since that day, both in baseball and in life, proving that he may have a handicap, but it's one only in the eyes of others.
Well, this is what I have, and it's what God gave me. I think it shows other kids that have maybe a similar disability that they can compete with regular kids just like I can. I wouldn't change a thing.
After all, in a way, his life is poetic justice. In Whittier, John Hartung, ABC 7 Eyewitness News.
Next, the San Diego Hall of Champions Disabled Athlete of the Year Award.
It is important that I get to pitch because I'm a good pitcher, not because coaches feel sorry for me. It was a thrill for me to have a role model with similar limitations who reinforced that players like us can't compete with everybody else.
Thank you, young man. You're an inspiration to even all us gray hairs. Just as Jim Abbott gave something special to you, I get the sense that you're going to be eager to pass that baton on to some other young man someday. Congratulations.